Hi, everybody. I'm Pierre Bouvard, Chief Insights Officer here at the Audio Active Group at Cumulus Media in Westwood One. And today we're asking, why do advertisers perceive they have challenges measuring audio ROI? Well, a brand new study out from eMarketer reports that advertisers have difficulty measuring audio ROI. The challenge is that marketers mistakenly believe their audio brand campaigns should be evaluated with lower funnel measurement. It's kind of like testing a Spanish class with a calculus exam. The eMarketer study, in partnership with Amazon Ads, surveyed 100 marketers, and the study overall said that audio is ready for bigger investment, which is obviously good news. So here are 8 key findings from our analysis of the eMarketer study. Audio has entered a real golden age of measurement. Meanwhile, marketers still perceive it's difficult to quantify audio ROI. Advertisers indicate their primary audio strategy is mid to upper funnel, focused on awareness, consideration, and brand favorability, which can be measured by a whole host of brand lift measurement firms. The problem is that marketers mistakenly believe their audio brand campaigns should be evaluated with lower funnel metrics. That's like testing a Spanish class with a calculus exam. Now, a brand new study from ABC Insights commissioned by iHeart reveals digital audio and radio can drive significant sales effect. And a new study from Affinity Solutions examined a digital audio campaign across a wide array of publishers, and it revealed through their credit and debit card data a strong lift in shoppers, average shopper spend, and total sales for a major retailer. And the past year has seen a big media mix modeling breakthrough for AM/FM radio. As run, actual GRP deliveries are deemed superior data inputs compared to prior submissions of planned media weight. This according to John Fix, ex-P&G analysis chief. And if you're looking for hardcore evidence of sales effect from podcasts, look no further than the PodScribe Podcast Performance Benchmark Report, out every quarter. It is a treasure trove of podcast sales conversion norms and ROIs by industry and podcast genre. And a major CMO study reveals this continued issue of marketer perception versus marketplace reality. Nielsen surveyed global CMOs who perceive audio to be dead last in perceived effectiveness, while media mix modeling data, both from Nielsen and WPP Media, reveal that AM/FM radio and podcasts actually lead most media in ROI. Now, the eMarketer study asked 100 marketers what challenges prevent greater investment in digital audio advertising at your organization. And number one, with a bullet, difficulty measuring ROI at 55%, and at 36%, the perception that digital audio is less effective than other channels. The study also probed marketers on their media strategy for audio, and it's clear that top funnel, mid-funnel measures like awareness, new audiences, consideration, and brand favorability are the top audio objectives, much more so than lower funnel metrics. Now, if your media objectives are upper mid funnel, how do you measure that? How do you measure the ROI? You do a brand effects study. Chris Kelly, CEO of Upwave, says many brand advertisers underestimate the value of audio and don't realize the channel is a brand building powerhouse. Upwave data from thousands of campaigns backs this up. As the market comes to terms with this data, brand media investment in audio ad products will continue to accelerate. Here is the biggest problem, sort of like tying your shoelaces together. If marketers' primary audio strategy is brand building, they mistakenly think they should be measuring lower funnel impact. The eMarketer study said, quote, advertisers are looking for assurance that they can prove their case and measure lower funnel KPIs. Brand building campaigns are not lower funnel campaigns. Brand building campaigns have completely different media and creative strategies than lower funnel performance campaigns. So the mistake here is that you think you can measure brand campaigns with lower funnel measurement. It's like testing a Spanish class with a calculus exam. Now, the experts on marketing effectiveness, WARC, an organization devoted to the study of marketing effectiveness, and James Herman published a major study that concluded that brand building and performance tactics require completely different creative and media strategies. Performance marketing is about short-term sales effect, lower funnel impact, and it's about converting existing demand, going after that small number of people that are in market. You achieve this by tightly targeting folks that are in the market with rational creative, very focused on product and price information, and very persuasive. Brand building is completely different. It's about creating future demand. It's about being known before you're needed. It's targeting very broadly all category buyers. The creative is emotional. It's supposed to be entertaining. It's supposed to be creating memories, and it needs to stand out and be enjoyed by consumers. So two very different strategies. Les Binet and Peter Field, the godfathers of performance and brand marketing, reveal that this little checklist shows you how different these two strategies are. To the left of your screen, performance marketing, you're going after converting existing demand. Short-term sales activation, you're looking for sales or a lead, you're tightly targeted. The creative is very dry, very rational, very persuasive. To the right, brand building, it's about creating future demand. You're looking for positive memories as your KPI. You're looking to influence future sales, broad reach, emotional priming, and a long-term measurement horizon. Now, creative strategies for brand building and for performance marketing are incredibly different. System One is the global creative pre-testing leader, and they came up with this checklist for performance copy, which is very left brain to the left, and brand building copy, which is to the right, which is very right brain. So performance copy is about the deal, and it's specific, and there's facts and figures, and it's very rational, and it's very dry, and it's very product focused. Brand building is about characters with vitality, story unfolding, a clear sense of place, sound of living. So very, very different creative elements. Now, interestingly, studies show that brand building campaigns are better at driving sales conversions. Here's a great study from TrackSuit, the leading brand tracking company, partnered with TikTok, and they examined marketers with low, medium, and high awareness and the sales conversion among those group of advertisers. The stronger the awareness, the stronger the sales conversion. In fact, advertisers that are well known have 4 times the purchase conversion rate of less well-known advertisers. Now, have no fear. There is no difficulty here. Your audio campaign can be measured. We have now provided this handy recap and checklist and roundup of major audio ROI studies that have been recently published, along with current solutions that can quantify the business outcomes of your audio advertising. First up, a brand new study from ABCS Insights that examined the sales effect of an over-the-air campaign of radio along with digital audio. And they did this by looking at purchase data among those exposed and not exposed to the campaign. And you can see this report is extremely detailed. The purchased impact of the digital campaign, $2 million in incremental purchases. The radio campaign, $5.8 million of quantified incremental sales due to these audio campaigns. ABCS Insights also revealed that the Radio campaign generated 20% greater sales yield per person versus the digital audio campaign. Jerome Shimizu, CEO, ABCS Insight, says in the outcome era, audio is no longer a hard-to-measure channel. ABCS Insights directly measures the sales effect and lift from ad exposure, connecting impressions to real consumer purchases, and reporting impact all up and down the purchase funnel, from awareness all the way to incremental sales. This new study from Affinity Solutions, matching credit and debit card data directly to audio impressions, revealed significant lift for a major retailer across a large array of digital audio publishers, 5% increase in unique shoppers, 4% increase in transactions, average shopper spend, and total sales. Now, if you're looking for digital audio sales conversion data, look no further than the quarterly Podscribe performance benchmarks. It is a massive undertaking. It's a 12-month rolling average. They're looking at 80,000 podcast campaigns, 600 advertisers, hundreds of publishers, $20 billion worth of impressions, and you can see they roll up site conversion, cost per visitor, sales conversion, cost per acquisition, and they detail this not only by podcast genre, but by advertiser category. And as I noted earlier, there's been a major breakthrough in media mix modeling for AM/FM radio. The conclusion from John Fix, ex-analytics chief at Procter & Gamble, as run actual GRPs are deemed superior data inputs versus planned media weight. Fix notes that broadcasters have partnered with media monitors, software platform Act One, and Nielsen to formalize a methodology that provides as-run GRPs for the entire radio campaign. And any marketer or media agency can reach out to iHeart or Westwood One to deliver these as-run campaign deliveries for the entire campaign. A new WPP media out from one of the world's largest media agencies showed digital audio and AM/FM radio excel in ROI. WPP Media examined short-term ROI across a 13-week time horizon, and then a long-term profit ROI across a 2-year time horizon. For short-term ROI, digital audio globally is tied for first in ROI. Radio is number 2, both well above the all media average and outperforming many other digital formats. Across the 2-year time horizon, digital audio number 3, radio number 4, both outperforming the all media average. In yet another case of marketer perception clashing with marketplace reality, Circana had a major global CMO survey that reported audio dead last in effectiveness, which directly was contradicted by their media mix modeling global norms, which revealed audio ranking very highly, outperforming many media. So to the left of your screen is the CMO perception study. To the right of your screen, the global media mix modeling norms from Circana. And you can see there is a complete diametric difference between perception and reality. Audio placing dead last perceptually, but the reality of global media mix modeling ROI norms reveals audio placing number 2 in global ROI. Domestically in the US, the same story, the perception dead last, the reality radio, in this case, number 4 in ROI. One of the godfathers of marketing effectiveness, Peter Field, out with a major study that examined marketers who don't use radio in their media mix to marketers that do. And he revealed radio's enduring role in marketing effectiveness. Now, with his partner, Les Binet, they've been dubbed the godfathers of marketing effectiveness, and their real fame came from their deep analysis of marketing case studies from the Institute Practitioners of Advertising. And this study examining the impact of radio, found that those marketers using radio had 13% greater mental availability, which is the propensity of being thought of and noticed in a buying situation, 28% larger market share, 42% lift in large profits, and a 23% increase in marketing investment. Adelaide is one of the industry leaders in attentiveness measurement. They assign media platforms and publishers with an AU score, which deems the attentiveness and the engagement consumers have in the channel. Specifically, are they paying attention to the advertising? And across all of these different media platforms, audio performs exceptionally well, despite the fact that it lacks sight, sound, and motion, whether it's podcast, streaming audio, or radio, all three outperforming the norm and outperforming most other digital platforms. A major study conducted by Dentsu and Lumen with this big Ad Age headline that indicated audio ads actually outperform video for attentiveness and brand recall. Lumen conducted a major study on behalf of the Dentsu Attention Economy Initiative and revealed that audio had far greater attentiveness seconds, which generated stronger brand lift and created very efficient attention CPMs. So, 8 key findings from our analysis of the eMarketer study of advertisers and their perceptions of ROI. Audio is truly in a golden age of measurement. While marketers still perceive it's difficult to quantify audio ROI. The eMarketer study revealed that advertisers indicate their primary audio strategies are focused on top and mid-funnel measurements like awareness, consideration, and brand favorability. These are things that can be measured by a wide array of brand lift measurement companies. Now, marketers make the mistake of thinking that their audio brand campaign should be measured with lower funnel measurement. That's like testing a Spanish class with a calculus exam. A new major ABCS Insight study revealed that audio, both in radio and digital audio, can be quantified for sales effect and drive significant lift, according to the study commissioned by iHeart. A new Affinity Solutions study matched digital audio impressions from a wide array of publishers for a major retailer and quantified with shopper card, debit card, and credit card data that average shopper spend and total sales for a retailer generated strong lift. And in the last year, there's been a major breakthrough in media mix modeling methodology, specifically around data inputs. As run, GRP deliveries have been deemed superior versus the prior submissions of planned media weight. This according to John Fix, ex-P&G Analytics Chief. And for those looking for podcast sales effect data, look no further than the quarterly PodScribe Podcast Performance Benchmark Report. Every quarter, a treasure trove of conversion norms and ROIs by podcast genre and across advertiser category. And lastly, we saw the CMO surveys from Circana, which revealed while audio is dead last in perception, the WPP Media and Circana Media Mix Modeling Global Studies revealed that radio and podcast lead most media on return on advertising spend. The Audio Active Group here at Cumulus Media in Westwood One is a full-service national brand advisory focusing on audio with lots of measurement, whether it's brand lift, sales effect, search and site attribution, or creative pre-testing. Each and every week, we publish a new audio insight. You can find it on our blog at cumulusmedia.com or westwood1.com. And when you're there, you can sign up to get our weekly audio case study sent directly to your email box. Thank you for watching our analysis of the eMarketer ROI study on audio. Thanks so much.